Sam Roberts, Thursday at Goldington Road, home of the Bedford Blues, and I'm chatting with Mike Rayer ahead of the Championship opening weekend fixture against Nottingham. Mike, how are the boys? They must be raring to go.
Yeah, I think so. We've got final touches to our preparation, but we're all looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough challenge. It's a hard game to start, but I guess it sets a tone for the rest of the season. So I think it's going to be a pretty close game, and hopefully we can get off to a good start.
Squad news: 2 players looking like they might not make it. In a way, you must be sort of. I'm reading the papers. That's what I'm doing. You see. Two players potentially with injuries, but other than that, everyone sort of must be putting their hand up and wanting to be picked for this first game.
Yeah, we're not actually picking from a massive squad anyway at the moment, but I think Nico was fit, but there's no point in taking a risk. Ricky's come through these particularly last weekend with flying colours, and I think he deserves a shot on the bench. And then Henry Staff's had a particularly nasty bang on his knee or his leg prior to the Cardiff game, and it's just not come right. So he should be ready for next week. But apart from that, everyone's sort of fit and ready to go and keen to put a marker down.
How does it work itself out in your head, a first game? Is it all about the win, or is it about sort of setting the performance tone for the rest of the season?
No, look, of course, we'll be looking parts of the game for performance from a defensive perspective, obviously, and attack. But ultimately, if it comes down, we win 3-0. I don't think anybody will care too much. It's about getting off to a winning start. Look, first games of the season, notoriously not very good spectacles. If it is great, I think, because both sides are stacked with exciting running talent. But I think a lot of people, most people get a bit edgy before the first game. The referees, a little bit of rust. It all throws into the mix, and often you get a lot of enforced errors, handling errors, communication issues, new combinations working together. But I think it's just about finding a way to win, which is what we did really well last Friday evening, second half. So hopefully we can continue in that vein and find a way to win at Nottingham.
Looking back over the last couple of weeks, pre-season has gone to plan for you?
Yeah, you can do all as much work as you want on a training field, pounding the streets or the hills or forestry or whatever you want. But it's a total different kettle of fish when it comes to championship rugby and crossing our white line with the pressures of your first game of the season. So the lads I can't ask anymore in terms of what their work rate and work ethic, what they've done over the summer. But now it's the acid test, and I think we're excited by it, but cautious at the same time. But you always worry: is 2 pre-season games enough, or should we have had 3? But look, I don't think we can get uptight too much about it. We've got a 22-game pre-season ahead of us before the playoff start. But that said, it's nice to get some points on the board early and stay in the top 4 or 5 of the division for most of the season. It is a lot less pressure if you're up there. So it's important we have a good start of the season and continue that throughout.
First game for the fans to really be heard, and it's an interesting place to get up there and be heard, a football stadium, and you'll be wanting as much Blue support as possible to be vocal, I would have thought. Yeah,
I think that whispers are that Follow's got a bit large coach on, and there's plenty going up on a train and in cars, so hopefully they'll get behind the lads, and it's great that our away support is as fanatical as it is. I mean, it's unbelievable, really. The places they get to, even last Friday down in Cardiff was a tremendous effort. So I think the boys really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll give them something to shout about. I think that's the main thing, is we go and give it our best shot. Win or lose, we're only about giving everything to the cause. So if we can show that passion and pride in the jersey and for the supporters, then I don't think we'll be too far away come the end of the game.
Well, good to speak to you, and good luck for Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.